Hi everyone, welcome back to Watch It Played. My name is Rodney Smith. A week ago, at the time of this recording, I was returning from my trip to the Origins convention, and I had a wonderful time at that event. I created an album of pictures that I took while I was there, and I have that on a Facebook page, which I'll put a link to in the description of this episode if you'd like to check those out. I was also a guest host over at the Rolling Dice and Taking Names podcast, where me and Marty Cannell talked about our experience at the convention, so if you'd like to check that out, I'll also put a link to it in the description of this video. At the time of this recording, tomorrow, I'm going to be leaving for the Cool Mini or Not Expo. So between these two trips, I've been furiously working on the Ashes Rise of the Phoenix Born instructional video, which hopefully will be releasing soon. And thank you so much for your patience. I know there hasn't been a lot of content being added to the channel, but I want to assure you, work is being done behind the scenes. It just hasn't hit your eyeballs yet, but it will soon. And if you're going to be in the Atlanta area, consider coming by to the Expo. I'll put a link in the description of this video showing you where you can go to register, come and play some games, hang out. I'd love to see you there. If you're not able to make it, I'll be posting some pictures on Twitter and shooting some video as well that I can share once I get back. A quick reminder, if you donated during last season's fundraiser and you haven't received promos or anything else that you're owed, please get in touch with me right away. Email me at watchitplayed@live.com and we'll get this sorted out. A few people did slip through the cracks. I'm very sorry about that. I'm working on correcting those problems for next year. Speaking of which, I need to launch the next season's fundraiser, probably in July. If all goes well, I just need to find the time. Also, can I say, this show has been just an incredible experience, very satisfying to work on, and it's really only been possible because of you. So I want you to know, no matter where I am, what I'm doing, what's going on, that's something I'm always very aware of. I get to do this show because people have supported it, and I want to thank you for that. Speaking of which, Daniel Hoffman told me that each year I continue doing the show, he will send me a yearly gift of a game, and that's what's inside of this box here. So you're all in part also responsible for this. So thanks for that as well. I've got the knife here. I'm going to cut the box open and then let's take a look and see what's inside. Well, Daniel, you've surprised me here. I wasn't expecting this. It's the game Infiltration by Fantasy Flight Games. I've actually played this game before. Sort of. I'm not sure that we were exactly playing it right. It was one of those games where we kind of rushed through, tried to learn it and play it at the same time, which is generally a disaster. So I'm really glad to have a copy now for myself so I can sit down and carefully and quietly learn the rules and then play it properly. And this is by designer Donald X. Vaccarino, the designer of the very popular Dominion. Let me tell you a little bit about this game and I'll show you some of the components. This game takes place in the popular Android universe. That's the same one that Netrunner, the LCG, takes place in. Each turn, players are going to be secretly choosing actions that will then get revealed and resolved. The game will be set up in this randomized, unrevealed set of rooms that as you travel through will become revealed. And basically your actions are going to take you deeper into the complex or begin your retreat towards the exit. And this is where the game has a push your luck element, because the farther you go into the facility, the better the rewards are. But there's this proximity dial that's increasing, and if it reaches 99, all players left in the complex lose, but players who have escaped add up the value of the data that they've stolen, or rather, extracted, and the player with the most wins. Daniel, thanks again for the generous gift. I look forward to getting this to the table, once again, and playing it correctly. But not yet. I have some work to do first, and I'm going to leave you guys here until the next episode. Thanks for watching.